A few moments later.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning everyone. Today in this forum we want to discuss about digital teaching and learning. That is for our first task in continuous assessment. But first and foremost, we would like to introduce ourselves first. For your information, we are from Islamic Education SPM, and I am Ahmad Fahmi bin Muhammad Herman. I am 18 years old and I'm from Kota Baru, Kelantan, Darul Naim. These are my fellow friends AIMAN and RABBANI. You may introduce yourself first.
Thank you, my friend. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum. A very good morning to everyone. Are you guys doing good today?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. That's a good answer to be here from you guys. First of all, my name is Muhammad Aiman AMSYAR bin ZULKIPLE, and as you guys know, you can call me AIMAN. I'm also 18 years old and in the same course as my fellow friend FAHMI and RABBANI. Lastly, I'm from Sungai Udang, Melaka, and that's all from me. Then, can you give us some of your information, RABBANI?
Yes, sure. Thank you, Aiman. Alright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad RABBANI bin HISHAMUDDin. I'm from Melaka, Teluk Mas. I am 18 years old. I like to play table tennis and I like to reading books. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you guys for the lovely introduction. Now we want to do a deep discussion about topic that have been popular nowadays, which is about digital teaching and learning. First thing first, we must know what the differences between digital teaching and learning and traditional teaching and learning. By my point of view, the difference between digital teaching and traditional teaching are really significant, as they involve different methods, tools and learning environments. The medium and delivery between digital and traditional is the biggest difference. It is because traditional teaching is primarily face-to-face instruction in physical classroom. Teachers use physical resources such as books, chalkboards, and paper-based assessments. Different from digital teaching that is conducted online or through digital platforms using computers, tablets, or smartphones. Content delivery is often through multimedia such as videos, slides, and interactive simulations. Apart from that, learning environment are really different. For your information, traditional teaching is occurs in a structured classroom setting with fixed schedules and face-to-face interaction between students and teachers. However, digital teaching can be asynchronous or synchronous, with students learning from anywhere at their own pace. Virtual classrooms or online platforms replace physical spaces. What about you, Aiman? What the difference between this way of teaching and learning?
Thank you, Fahmi. Firstly, I need to agree with Fahmi about his statement that say digital teaching and traditional teaching have a really significant difference in every way. We can look at the teacher and students interaction. As for traditional teaching, teacher and student can do immediate and direct interaction in person between them. They also can do body language and use tone of voice that will play an important role in communication. While digital teaching need to do the interaction through emails, chat, video, calls and discussion forums. There is often a delay in communication, although live session allow for real-time interaction. Other than that, there's also the difference in the cost and accessibility. Traditional teaching may have higher costs due to physical infrastructure, transportation, and material fees, while digital teaching is often more cost-effective as it eliminates the need for a physical presence, and materials are typically digital. However, it requires access to technology and the internet. This just shows how each of them have a lot of advantages and disadvantages. It's just up to us in how to make a use of it.
That's a good point. Now, what about you, Rabbani? Do you think there are differences between digital and traditional teaching and learning?
Yes, of course. I could not agree more with you. First thing first, I think interactivity and engagement. First, traditional teaching. Traditional teaching has engagement often depends on in-person discussion, lectures, and group activities with limited interactive media. Second, digital teaching. For digital teaching, more tools are available for interactive learning, quizzes, gamified learning, discussion boards, and real-time polls. There is also more potential for individualized learning experiences. For traditional teaching, limited to physical resources such as textbooks, handouts, and libraries. Digital teaching too offers vast access to online resources like e-books, educational videos, academic journals, and databases. That's all from me, Fahmi, for the differences about digital teaching and traditional teaching.
Thank you, Rabbani, for your super point. Now, we want to know what is definition of digital teaching and learning. From your point of view, Aiman, what is digital teaching and learning mean?
Alright, from our point of view, digital teaching refers to the practice of using digital technologies and tools to deliver educational content, facilitate instruction, and enhance learning experiences. This method involves integrating electronic devices, online platform, and multimedia resources into the teaching process. Digital teaching allows for more dynamic and flexible approaches to instruction, catering to various learning styles and enabling access to resources beyond the physical classroom. Digital learning refers to the process of acquiring knowledge and skills through the use of digital tools, technologies, and resources. It involves utilizing electronic devices such as computers, tablets, and smartphones, as well as digital content like online courses, e-books, videos, and interactive simulation. Digital learning can take place in various formats, including online, that is mix of digital and in-person or self-paced environment.
Thank you, Aiman. It is such a great thought. Rabbani, what do you think about this? Can you define what is digital teaching and learning?
Thank you, Fahmi. In my point of view, digital teaching refers to the use of technology by educators to deliver educational content and facilitate learning. This include using digital tools such as online platforms, multimedia, and interactive applications to enhance traditional teaching methods, enabling both in-person and remote instruction. For digital learning, for definition of digital learning is the process through which students engage in education using digital technologies. This includes online courses, virtual classrooms, multimedia resources, and various learning management system, which is called LMS. It allows for learning to take place at any time and any place, often with a high degree of flexibility and personalization. Alright, that's all from me.
Thank you, Rabbani. That is such a complete definition of digital teaching and learning. Now, I can conclude that digital teaching and learning involve the use of technology to facilitate education, transforming traditional instructional methods by integrating digital tools, platforms, and resources into the learning process. This approach enables teachers to deliver lessons via digital means such as online platforms, virtual classrooms, and multimedia content. For learners, it opens up a range of possibilities for accessing educational content in diverse formats, promoting a more engaging, self-direct, and personalized learning experience. The shift from traditional to digital learning has expanded the boundaries of the classroom, allowing education to occur anytime, anywhere, at any pace. Now, we already know the definition of digital and traditional teaching and learning. Let's talk about the history of digital teaching and learning. Aiman, do you know something about history of digital teaching and learning?
Of course, the history of digital teaching reflects a series of significant development and milestones. It began in 1960s with the emergence of computer-assisted instruction, that is CAI, which is utilized mainframe computers to deliver lessons and assessment. By the 1970s, the introduction of microcomputers facilitated the broader use of educational software, including programs like Plato and Logo, that pioneered interactive learning. The 1990s marked a transformative era with the rise of the World Wide Web, as institutions started creating online resources and early learning management system, that is LMS. In 1997, the launch of the first fully online degree programs paved the way for distance education. What about you, Robert?
To add Aiman's point, in the 2000s, we saw the expansion of e-learning with platforms like Blackboard and Moodle, allowing for effective online course management. The advent of Web 2.0 technologies fostered collaborative learning through blogs, wikis, and forums, enhancing interaction among students. The 2010s introduced mobile learning thanks to the proliferation of smartphones, making education accessible anytime and anywhere. Massive open online courses, which is called MOOCs, emerged with platforms like Coursera and edX, offering free or low cost courses from prestigious universities to millions of learners globally.
Wow, you guys sure know a lot of knowledge about digital teaching and learning. May I add, as blended learning models gain traction in the 2010s to 2020s, they combine online and face-to-face instruction, allowing for personalized learning experience. Educational technology began incorporating gamification and adaptive learning, tailoring experiences to individual needs. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 accelerated a shift to remote learning, revealing both the potential and challenges of digital education as institutions rapidly adapt and increase their investments in technology and training. Looking to the present and future, trends such as artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning are increasingly integrated into educational tools, enhancing personalization and analytics. Visual and augmented reality are also being employed for experiential learning, providing immersive educational experience. Furthermore, there's a growing emphasis on lifelong learning and skill development, with many institutions offering micro-credentials and skill-focused programs. As digital teaching continues to evolve, it remains an exciting field shaped by technology's advanced and changing educational needs with endless possibility for innovation. After we all know the definition of digital teaching and learning, let us move to advantages of digital teaching and learning. First and foremost, let us focus on digital teaching. To be honest, digital teaching has become increasingly important in modern education due to its ability to expand accessibility and provide greater flexibility for both teachers and students. It allows for the integration of innovative teaching strategies that leverage technology to improve learning outcome. For instance, the use of data analytics in digital platforms enables educators to assess students' performance in real time, tailor instruction to individual needs, and identify areas for improvement more efficiently. Moreover, digital teaching fosters technology proficiency among students, equipping them with essential skills needed in the contemporary workforce. As technology becomes more pervasive in every aspect of life, digital teaching helps bridge the gap between traditional education and the demands of the digital age, ensuring that students are better prepared for future careers in an increasingly tech-driven world. What do you think about this, Aiman?
Thank you. For me, digital teaching is important for several key reasons that enhance both the educational process and learning outcomes. One of it is resource efficiency. Digital teaching reduces the need for physical materials like paper and books, making it more sustainable option. It also allows for easy updates and access to a wide range of up-to-date resources. They also got global connectivity. Digital platforms connect students and teachers globally, enabling cross-cultural learning, experience and access to diverse perspectives and resources. That's all.
What is your perspective about this, Rabbani?
What is my perspective? My perspective is, I think the importance of digital teaching is it can increase accessibility resources. Educators can reach a wider audience, including students in remote locations or with physical limitation. Next is engagement through multimedia. Teachers can incorporate videos, animations, and interactive quizzes to make learning more engaging. Last but not least, I think that digital tools provide analytics and real-time feedback, allowing teachers to monitor student progress and tailor instruction. That's all from me.
Thank you, Rabbani. That's such a good point. Honestly, I think I can conclude that digital teaching has become increasingly important in modern education due to its ability to expand accessibility and provide greater flexibility for both students and teachers. It allows for the integration of innovative teaching strategies that leverage technology to improve learning outcomes. For instance, the use of data analytics and others. Finish advantages about digital teaching. Now, let us discuss about advantage of digital learning. What your point of view about this, Aiman?
Thank you, FAHMI. For me, digital learning is important for a variety of reasons that improve educational access, quality, and efficiency. Here are some key reasons. First, we can get a continuity of education during disruption such as pandemics, natural disaster, or other crises. Digital learning ensures that education can continue remotely without significant interruption. Besides, we can also get globally learning access. That's because digital platforms make education more inclusive, connecting students globally and allowing access to courses or instructors that might otherwise be geographically or economically out of reach. That's all.
Thank you, Aiman. How about you, Rabbani? Do you think there are advantages of digital learning?
I think there is advantages in digital learning. In my point of view, there is plethora of importance about digital learning. First and foremost, digital platforms can adapt content to individual learning speeds, strengths and weaknesses, enhancing the student experience. Secondly, students can learn anytime, anywhere, and any place. Digital learning enables students to access education materials at their convenience, improving flexibility. Last but not least, I think digital learning is cost effective. Digital resources can reduce the cost of textbooks and learning materials, making education more affordable.
Yes, I agree with both of you. I also think digital learning is vital because it empowers students to take control of their educational journey, offering opportunities for self-paced and independent learning. With access to an abundance of online resources, learners can engage in research, explore diverse perspectives, and deepen their understanding of subjects beyond the confines of textbooks. Digital learning also fosters the development of critical 21st century skills such as digital literacy, problem solving, and collaboration through online platforms. Interactive and multimedia tools, including videos, simulations, and quizzes, can increase students' engagement and make complex topics easier to understand. Additionally, digital learning is highly inclusive, providing educational opportunities for students who may face geographical, financial, or physical barriers to traditional classroom learning. By reducing the dependency on fixed schedules and locations, digital learning accommodates diverse learning styles and needs, ensuring more learners have access to quality education. If there are advantages, there must be disadvantage. Now we will discuss about disadvantages of digital teaching. What is your point of view about this, Aiman?
Thank you, Fahmi. While digital teaching offers many benefits, there are also several disadvantages associated with its implementation. One of it is teachers training gaps. Why? I say this statement is because many educators may lack the training or skills needed to effectively use digital tools and platforms, which can affect the quality of instruction and student engagement. It also will slow them down in teaching the student, but don't worry, they will get used to it if they use it a lot of time. After that, they also get technical issues, which is technical problem like internet outage, software glitches, or device failures that can disrupt learning and cause frustration for both teachers and students. That's all.
Thank you, Aiman. Now, what is your point of view, Rabbani?
In my point of view, disadvantage of digital teaching is teachers may face issues with technology infrastructure, software glitches, same like Aiman, or lack of proper training to use digital tools effectively. Next is limited interaction. Digital teaching may reduce face-to-face interaction with students, making it harder to build rapport and address specific learning needs. Last but not least, I think that over-reliance on technology, teachers who depend too much on digital tools may struggle if technical problem occur, or may not engage students as effectively without personal interaction.
I agree with both of you. Despite its numerous advantages, digital teaching presents several challenges that need to be addressed. One of the most significant issues is the digital divide, the disparity in access to technology and the internet among students and schools. In many regions, students may not have reliable access to the devices or connectivity needed to participate fully in digital education, which can exacerbate educational inequality. Additionally, while technology enhances teaching, the lack of adequate training for educators in using digital tools effectively can hinder the successful implementation of digital teaching strategies. Without proper professional development, teachers may struggle to adapt to new methods, resulting in less effective instructions. Furthermore, digital teaching can lead to diminished social interaction, as it often lacks the face-to-face engagement found in traditional classroom. This can impact students' social development and communication skills, especially in younger learners. Lastly, technical issues such as platform glitches, same like Aiman said just now, or outdated equipment can disrupt the learning process and create frustration. Now, Aiman, what are the disadvantages of digital learning?
Digital learning, while offering numerous benefits, also come with several disadvantages. This challenge can affect both the learner's experience and the overall effectiveness of education. Here are some disadvantages of digital learning. My first point is limited access to technology. We know not all students have equal access to devices or a stable internet connection, creating a digital divide that can prevent some learners from fully participating, and this will slow the learning process. Other than that, we also get the type of over-reliance on technology, like RABBANI said. Heavy dependence on technology for learnings may undermine critical thinking and problem-solving skills that are often nurtured through more hands-on, interactive learning methods. This will ensure that students to have a dull brain. That's all.
Thank you, Aiman. What about you, Rabbani?
I think disadvantage of digital learning is not all students have equal access to reliable internet, like Aiman said, or the necessary devices for digital learning, leading to inequality. Second is lack of social interaction. Online learning can limit opportunities for in-person socialization and peer bonding, which are important for personal development. Last but not least is self-discipline required. Students need to be highly self-motivated and disciplined, which can be challenging, particularly for younger learners.
Thank you, Rabbani, for your brilliant point. While digital learning offers many benefits, it also has several drawbacks. The most pressing concern is the potential for increased educational inequality, especially in underserved communities where access to technology is limited. The digital divide can prevent students from fully participating in online education, leaving them at a disadvantage compared to peers with better access to resources. Additionally, digital learning environment may contribute to students' disengagement, as some learners may struggle with maintaining focus and motivation without the structure of a traditional classroom. There is also a risk of over-reliance on screen time, which can lead to physical health issues such as eye strain, headaches, and poor posture, as well as mental health challenges, including feelings of isolation and anxiety. Moreover, the lack of hands-on learning experience in digital formats may hinder the development of certain practical skills, particularly in subjects like science, art, or physical education that benefits from tactile experiential learning. Now, let us do a deep discussion about the method of digital teaching and learning. What is your point, Aiman?
Thank you. In digital learning, teachers and students have access to a wide range of methods, tools, and technologies that can enhance the learning experience. Here are some key methods used in digital learning. One of it is teacher can ask the student to do online quizzes and assessment. Tools that often be used by them are Kahoot, Quizlet, Secretive, and Google Form, and the others. There are reasons why the teachers use the online tools. Teachers use online tools to create quizzes, tests, and assessment that students need to complete digitally. These tools often provide instant feedback and analytics to them that will make their work become more easier. After that is blended learning. They can combine online digital learning with traditional face-to-face instruction. Students engage with content online and then apply what they have learned in the classroom. What about you, Rabbani?
I think there is plethora of methods of digital teaching and learning. Firstly, is asynchronous learning. Students engage with materials at their own pace without real-time interaction, often through recorded lectures, online assignment, and discussion boards. Secondly, is synchronous learning. Involve live class or real-time interaction between teachers and students via video conferencing platforms such as Zoom or Microsoft Teams. Last but not least, I think is gamification. Involves incorporating game-like elements such as points, badges, or leaderboards into the learning process to increase motivation and engagement.
Thank you, Rabbani and Aiman. So I can conclude that digital learning employs a variety of methods and tools to facilitate instruction and engage learners. Some of the most common approaches including learning management system, that is like platform such as Google Classroom, Moodle, or Canvas, allow educators to organize course materials, assign tasks, and communicate with students, providing a centralized hub for learning. There is also video conferencing such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or Google Meet that enable real-time interaction between teachers and students, that simulating the traditional classroom experience while allowing for remote learning. There is also gamified learning, such as Rabbani said, that is the use of game-based learning platforms such as Kahoot or Duolingo or quizzes that introduces elements of competition and rewards, making learning more interactive and motivating for students. There is also virtual labs and simulations that is provide immersive hands-on experience in a digital format, particularly for subjects like science, engineering, or medicine. They allow students to experiment, practice skills, and explore concepts in a safe, controlled environment. There is also adaptive learning platforms such as systems that use algorithms to tailor educational content to the learner's individual pace and needs, offering personalized learning pathways that adjust as the students progresses. Now we want to do an overall conclusion about digital teaching and learning. What can you conclude about these great topics, Aiman?
Thank you, Fahmi. For me, digital teaching and learning represent a significant shift in education, providing numerous benefits including flexibility, access to a wealth of resources, personalized learning experiences, and the development of essential digital skills. However, to maximize the impact of digital education, challenges like unequal access, reduced social interaction, and over-reliance on technology must be addressed. By leveraging the right methods and tools, educators can create engaging, effective, and inclusive learning environment that meets the evolving needs of students in this century.
Thank you, Aiman. What about you, Rabbani? What can you conclude about this topic?
Overall, I think about this topic is digital teaching and learning have revolutionized education by providing flexible, personalized, and accessible learning experience. While they offers numerous advantages such as convenience, cost effectiveness, and the ability to tailor content to individual needs, they also come with challenges like the digital divide, technical issues, and the potential for reduced interpersonal interaction. To maximize the benefits of digital education, it is crucial to address those challenges, adopt inclusive practices, and find a balance between technology and human connection in the learning process.
Thank you, Rabbani and Aiman, for the conclusion. In a nutshell, digital teaching and learning represent a transformative shift in education, offering numerous benefits such as increased flexibility, enhanced access to diverse resources, and the ability to tailor instruction to individual learner needs. It encourages the development of essential digital skills that are critical in today's technology-driven world, promoting lifelong learning and innovation. However, to maximize the potential of digital teaching and learning, educators and policymakers must address the challenges of unequal access to technology, the reduction of social interactions, and the potential for students' disengagement or screen fatigue. By implementing inclusive, well-designed digital strategies and providing appropriate support and training for teachers, educational institutions can create effective learning environments that meet the evolving needs of modern students. Digital education, when executed properly, has the power to democratize learning and prepare students for the future, making it a vital component of contemporary education systems. Nowadays, we always hear about artificial intelligence and virtual reality. Some teachers also use it to teach their students. What do you guys think about future of digital teaching and learning?
I think the future of digital learning is being shaped by a range of innovative technologies and approaches, each designed to enhance the learning experience, personalize content, and make education more accessible to a global audience. One of the most significant advancements in this space is artificial intelligence, which called by AI in education. AI enables personalized learning path by analyzing a student's performance, learning styles, and preference, which help create customized learning experiences. This personalization allows students to receive targeted recommendation for resources, lessons, and assessment. Additionally, AI-powered platforms offer adaptive assessment that adjust question difficulty based on a student's responses, ensuring a challenging yet manageable experience. AI also enhance learning through AI tutors and assistants, which provide real-time support and feedback, available 24/7, making learning more flexible. Automated reading is another benefit, as AI can grade assignments, quizzes, and even essays, providing instant feedback that helps students learn from their mistakes more quickly and efficiently.
May I add on for Rabbani point? Another emerging trend in the use of virtual reality, that is VR, and augmented reality, that is AR in education. VR offers simulated and real-world experiences, allowing students to immerse themselves in virtual environments that might otherwise be inaccessible. For example, medical students can practice surgeries in a virtual operating room, and history students can walk through ancient civilization, enriching their understanding on historical events. On the other hand, AR enhance interactive learning by overlaying digital elements onto the physical world. This allows students to interact with 3D models of object or system, making complex or abstract concept easier to grasp. A biology student, for instance, can use AR to visualize human anatomy in 3D while still interacting with their surroundings. Both VR and AR provide hands-on learning without the associated risk, especially in fields like engineering, healthcare, and architecture, where mistakes in the real world will be costly or dangerous. These technologies offer a safe, controlled environment for students to practice and experiment, enhancing their learning experience.
Thank you, Aiman and Rabbani, for the talk of the future of learning, digital teaching and learning. Last but not least, can you share your hope for the future digital teaching and learning?
Looking ahead, there are several hopes for the future of digital teaching and learning. First, there is the hope for greater accessibility to education across the globe. With continued investment in technology, digital platforms have the potential to reach even the most remote areas, providing students with access to quality learning opportunities regardless of their geographically or socio-economic backgrounds. This could help close the educational divide and promote more equitable learning experiences. What about you, Robin?
There is the hope for more personalized learning experiences that cater to individual students' needs. As AI and machine learning continue to evolve, they can create highly customized educational paths to adapt to a student's strengths, weaknesses, and learning pace. This personalization could help students grasp difficult concepts more effectively and keep them engaged in their studies.
Thank you, guys. I think that I hope for lifelong learning opportunities is also significant, as the demand for new skills continues to grow in the modern workforce. Digital platform can offer flexible, continuous learning options for adults and professionals. This will empower individuals to upskill and reskill throughout their careers, ensuring that education is not limited to formal schooling but becomes a lifelong journey. In conclusion, we have covered a range of important topics in digital teaching and learning. Thank you for your participation, and we look forward to continuing the conversation. That's all from us now. Let us end our forum with Tasbih Kafarah and Surah Al-Asr. Thank you. See you guys soon.